Santiago, obviously we had this big build-up to your last fight, the big glorious return and the great story, and then it didn't work out. So what was that like for you emotionally to have to deal with that?
Brother, this is part of the sport, man. Not always the better fighter won, you know. This is, I think. I don't think I'm better fighter than this guy, but this night, was my night, you know. Just one punch. If the guy beat me for 15 minutes, maybe I can learn, I can back to home and say I need to improve in this and this. But listen, 26 months out of the cage, it's not I was training, it's not doping that you can train. No, I am fighting for my health, you know. Not training for so long, a lot of medication in my body, you know. I know 100%, but I don't like to give, I put excuse, you know, but I know 100% in this fight. And I feel a lot of inactivity, you know, 26 months. I start slower in this fight. I'm more aggressive. The people know me, know that, you know, I am a little more aggressive. But I doing well, you know, I all combination the hit through, I get out, you know, I check the kick, I start to put my jab, I start to put a couple kicks, and that's it. And take one punch in the right spot and finish, you know. Man, it's a big frustration for sure, you know. My 7 victories in a row, I'm waiting for this victory to put my 8 victories in a row, to back to the ranking, to take a tough guy, to take this opportunity for the belt. So many years I'm working so hard, man. But, you know, this is sport stuff. And this, you know, this happened, you know. This is about the past. I take all this frustration one more time and use to give me more energy for the training. You know, I'm training very hard, you know. I am better than ever. I think the stay activity is a very good thing. This camp is running so good. You know, I train him very good. I still in America top team with a great partners, great coach. You know, I have really good people behind me. Man, this camp is completely different. I fight in January, you know. Now I'm back in June. You know, I am healthy. I am feel physical, mentally, and spiritual more than 100%. And I'm ready to make my best fight in my career this night.
That's awesome. So I know you said you don't want to make excuses, but I think the debate is always, is ring rust a real thing? So in your experience, yes, it's a real thing. Is it like mental? Is it the timing? What is it that you miss by not being active?
I feel, you know, it's, in this sport, 1 second make a difference. It's a, you know, and I think sometimes in the fight, I thinking they're gonna do, I not do, you know. I thinking, and take a little. It's very small things, you know, but they give confidence to my opponent. I'm still escape all the punches, you know, good posture. I start to put my game, but I think, you know, I take too much time to make some decisions that you can't in the fight. Take this time to make decisions, you know. And this is about the timing, 26 months, you know. Physical, no 100%. You know, I did medical studies, they showed me that. But this is, I don't give excuse, you know. This is happen, it's one punching, and it's about the past. That's it. Now I fix, I am 100% physical, mentally, I learn, and I told you, man, I use this frustration to create a better version about myself.
That's awesome. They give you this undefeated up-and-coming kid, right? I mean, is it interesting, right? Because, I mean, you've been climbing your way up the ranks, and now you got to fight kind of this new guy. He gets to use you as an opportunity.
Man, I fight for this company. I do whatever they say I need to do, man. The only I learned in this time, 26 months out of the cage, man, I like to use the time, you know. I like to stay activity. I like to fight. You know, I don't care who. They say, man, if I am stay healthy, I like to fight, you know. And this is what I say, man. I like to bat as soon as possible. They give me this kid to June. Okay, that's good fight, man. Him is a prospector. He's underfit. He's tough guy. Man, when I beat this guy, I'm going to show to the world I am ready to stay in the best of the fighters. With the best in the world, I'm ready to back to take this opportunity for the belt, you know.
This opportunity to fight here, is this like home for you now? You're here all the time, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're working.
yeah.
So does it feel like comfortable?
Yeah, of course. I always here for the broadcasting in Spanish. You know, twice a month I am here, but this is the first time they come in to fight. You know, and that's That's very good. You know, I am familiar with the place, but I'm very happy now for I coming to do what I most love in my life. You know, is fighting. You know, I'm so happy to come here to the Apex, and I'm very familiar with the atmosphere here, and it's so good, and I'm ready to put a great show this Saturday.
That's awesome. You said it's going to be your best fight ever. I mean,
Yeah.
what's your goal here? Because we were always about rankings and title shots and where you belong, and like I don't hear that talk right now. Is that okay, or do you want people to be talking about you for rankings and title shots and that sort of thing?
Man, I did a really good job for this company. I have 16 fights until the first day I go to the top. I fight with a really tough guys in the Ultimate Fighter. I beat Leonardo Santos. He's undefeated. He lost the last fight, but he's 7-1 in UFC, you know. Thiago Marreta, you know, is a fight with John Jones in my tooth. You know, it's a really high level. Until the first day I go to the company, I put 16 fights, 13 victories. I knock him out twice, and number 8 in the world, you know. I do a good main events. I did good work, you know. My last fight is not the film myself, you know. And I'm going to put another show, another great victory. I hope the back to the rankings, you know. I think I deserve, you know, but I don't control that. I don't put focus on that. I put focus on stay healthy, and I'm fighting. If I need to beat 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't care. I'm going to take my opportunity for the belt. I know I am ready to be champion of the world.
That's awesome. Last thing for me, what kind of fight do you think we see here, right? Because on paper, this looks like it could be a pretty exciting fight. Do you think it's going to be a back-and-forth war, or do you think you can go dominate this guy?
There's a war, man. Of course, it's a war. But I take the head off this guy, man. He need to rescue me, my experience, and I'm going to make a lot of damage in this guy. That's it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.